Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and we're going to look at a game called Super Locomotive, and this was requested by KO Freaks 1. I'm going to do some requests, and then I'll move on to the 20 from 1991 series. But I had never seen this in arcades. It was probably in some American arcades, but it's kind of a cute little game. It involves you as a locomotive, as the game would suggest, and you can turn super by pressing a button, and you can plow through the enemy locomotives that try to touch you and kill you. Anything touches you, you're dead unless you've got your superpower on. Your superpower will chew up some of your energy meter, and once that runs out, you've got a little ways before you die. You don't die right off the bat. But not only are enemy locomotives trying to catch up to you, but planes fly above and they drop bombs down on you. And you can either fire smoke, which will somehow destroy the falling bombs, or you can just switch tracks and try to avoid them altogether, and that's the best way, really. Your goal is to reach the station at the end of the level, but you don't want to run out of fuel. You can get more oil or more fuel to replenish your energy meter. Once I think you're really low on energy, then you can't fire any more smoke. But you use the smoke actually to not only take out missiles from above or bombs that the planes are dropping, but you can also take out enemies coming behind you. But we'll go ahead and get started. It's kind of a fun little game. This music is by a group called, I think, Yellow Magic Orchestra. Japanese group. But the best way to avoid the enemies is switch tracks, but you do get some nice points if you do take them out with your superpower. And yeah, you'll see oil and you'll see energy tankers that you can run over and get your energy refilled with. There are gates. If they are red and you run into them, you're dead. But if they're blue and you run through them, then they will turn red and take out any enemies behind you. It's very, 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 very tough to... I got touched by the bombs and died. Well, my energy was almost out anyway. It's very difficult to... keep your eye on the track radar above and not get killed by enemy bombs or run into enemy locomotives. But being super powered will ensure that you don't get killed by the bombs or touch or be killed by the enemy locomotives. There's the station. Or be killed by the gates that are red. You can smash right through those when you have the superpower. You get a bonus scene after every round. And you just try to take out as many enemies as you can. Well, I didn't get all of them. You get like a 3,000 point bonus if you get them all. But it's kind of a lame bonus round. But yeah, one button fires the smoke, and one button turns you into a super locomotive. Once your energy is either out completely or really low, I can't remember, but you will not be able to turn into a super locomotive or fire your smoke. But noticed that I didn't really fire my smoke much at all in this game. that's because it's just better to, whoa, it's just better to just keep changing tracks when you can, just moving up or down to change tracks. And sometimes there'll be a tunnel, and the enemies, the planes can't bomb you when you're in them. Try to get those refueling stations whenever you can. I got a little bit more, but yeah, using the superpower will eat it up big time. Like, got a little energy back, so I was able to use my super locomotive powers. But I ran out and I got bombed. But yeah, when you use the smoke, it fires little random blasts. One will go like high, one will go like low, and only the low ones can take out the guys from behind. But in order to shake off those missiles or those bombs from the planes, you'll want to change tracks quite often. You can slow down and then back up and take a different track that you missed. Here's another bonus scene. And you don't get jack for the planes you destroy unless you get perfect. Then you only get like a 3,000 point bonus or something. This game's okay. It's kind of a cute idea, and you've got a lot to have to pay attention to. And again, when you run through a blue station, then that will, or whatever that is, a blue, I don't know, but that'll turn red once you pass through it, and it'll destroy any enemies coming behind it, except for planes. They'll just fly right over it. And now we have a big plane that fires homing missiles at you, and you gotta watch out for an oil tank truck that crosses the tracks at some points. Yeah, dang it! I needed to change tracks earlier, and I wasn't able to. There's so much to have to look out for in this game. It's really kind of difficult at times. And you'll want to keep switching tracks when you can. Keep an eye out for where you can get your fuel restored, your energy restored. Kind of a cute game. Yeah, Yellow Magic Orchestra has done a number of had quite the body of work, and this is one of their tunes. Now we do another bonus scene. This really is a lame bonus scene. I don't like it too much. If only your smoke fired that quickly in the game. It's very slow and it trails slowly behind you. And like I said, there's like a burst of smoke that'll go high and a burst of smoke that'll go low. It's kind of random, and only the low ones will take out the enemy locomotives coming behind you. The other bursts will take out those bombs dropped by the planes. I better change tracks there. There we go. Just chug it along. We'll take out a little chunk of your energy, but changing into the super locomotive really drains it. You can get some nice points for taking out the enemy locomotives. Yeah, those planes are a pain in the butt. I need that. Crap. Changed from my super locomotive and got nailed by a bomb. I'll go ahead and put in my initials. I'll show you a little bit about the virtues of using your smoke and that it can take out enemies coming from behind in just a moment. But it's hard because there's so many things you got to look at. You got to look at the radar screen and what's going on, and it's tough. But let's look at that right now. Firing the smoke. It's hard to see the smoke against the background, but eventually you'll fire a lower blast that can take out the enemy locomotives coming from behind. But the blasts, you can't control how high the blasts go. Just hit the button and hope that it'll take out the bomb or the locomotive behind you. And watch out for those enemies and the markers. Well, that was Super Locomotive by Sega in 1982. Suggested by KO Freaks 1. Well, this is Crazy Climb Radio saying thanks for watching, and happy Memorial Day. Have a good one, folks. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.